guys. Okay. Oh, okay. So, you know, I think the blues speak to me. I don't know why I keep hearing little boy blue, and everything blue in this room is just standing out right now. Um, but this may be that energy, like, again, we got so much of this energy going on about, like, don't forgive or turn your back on. I find it hard unless physical harm is coming my way sometimes. When I love somebody, I just love you. I don't have to be in love with you to care about you. It's like, it's just this thing. I don't know. It made me think about a coat of arms. I looked up a certain coat of arms from, I'll just say I looked up a certain coat of arms, and I noticed that it had a heart on it. You know, yeah, a heart trapped. I feel like, again, around Christmas time last year, everybody in the family got sick when they went to this dinner at the in-laws, except for my daughter. And I remember seeing, like, images or something of that something. And matter of fact, with this Six of Pentacles right here on top of this deck, it's like for a year now, somebody been trying to get rid of somebody, man. And excuse me, I seen an image of this masculine energy standing there, maybe like with a judge or somebody, like doing a wedding or something like this, or joining something in matrimony. But when I seen it, I'm like, oh no, because this is what I seen, right? That's so weird that that's there. And then we got the Ace of Swords right here, because I'm seeing on this coat of arms, it has, instead of the sword with these two different branches right here, it have a heart with two different foliage, sprigs of foliage, okay? And I said, damn, it's almost like since last year or since like 7 months, I feel like somebody had spell work or something about my heart. Maybe not even, I don't know, beating the same or something like this. And I've been picking up on a feminine energy that's obsessed with somebody. Like, really, she might have been obsessed with the masculine energy at first, and then somebody wanted to really take in control. It's almost like that wicked witch in the last unicorn that wanted to take that unicorn and put that unicorn in a cage. And this is what I'm thinking that females is doing. This is the energy I'm picking up on. This is some females is doing this. They are doing this with spell work. Oh, what's today? The 19th, 18th, 19th, 20th? I don't know, something like this. Anyways, so something maybe make reference to this month on the 19th. But it made me think about this and this spell work and how so many people are blatantly and boldly casting spells on every single video that they put out when it comes to YouTube. Some of these people are very direct and very bold. They think they're really smart, but they're really not that smart to me, because I see through them. But that's not all I can, you know what I'm saying? That's not all I'm able to do. You know what I'm saying? We are dealing with feminine energies that might be psychos, that might be connected to your masculines. And then when they connect to your masculine, or with my masculines, this is how I feel like it works. Once they connected to them in a certain way, then they share thoughts and memories, and they may share or they may pillow talk with this feminine energy. She gets interested. She works for one of these organizations or with these intricacies and industries. Is the next thing you know, you got a hot, crazy bitch on your back, and you ain't even been with the masculine feminine in real life, or the masculine or feminine in real life. This is somebody that does shit from a distance. Like, I don't even know. Okay. And then they talk about it on their videos, and I'm just like, oh no. See, I got to figure out some other kind of way. Because this is how I need to figure out some other kind of way. And so I'm starting to think now. Okay, we did have that think in reverse yesterday. So, you know what I'm saying? There may be somebody thinking on the surface level, but like what you're putting out is not getting the benefits done. It's like, okay, hold on a minute real quick, okay? I need to figure out what to do to get a hold of whatever this is. So I feel like this is some form of bullying. Okay, it's funny because Mommy Dearest was on the screen when I woke up from my sleeps, and then that made me think about like the Asian kind of theme, and then it made me think about the stuff that I was pulling up on Beijing. Okay, and that star that's in the middle. The fact that somebody's not considering, I feel like randomly, okay, when they reach out to me and I may give some little inspiration about whatever situation somebody is in, they may say you're my shining star, but other than that, it's not funny. But it made me think about, like, how the Asian women would paint their faces with the white paint. That also made me think about leprosy and vampires. And I'm just thinking, like, okay, so then I started thinking about sits on many waters. So I don't know. This could be, like I said, dealing with that witchcraft or sorcery or something with, again, it's something about that name. I apologize, but that's just what I think. That surname about the water's energy. It's like, no offense to anybody. It's kind of like not even turning off my humanity, but just speaking straight from what, I'm seeing or sensing. It's like, because we could be talking about anybody in the world. So if you take offense to it, you must feel or sense or something like this. Like, you must be doing this. Like if I'm saying right now that there might be groups of women that are catching men in snares, groups of men that are catching women in snares. But I think it's more so often women catching men in snares. I mean, people be thinking I have a feminine hate complex, but it's really not. I'm just a female, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't use what I have to manipulate men. And if it is in a sense of just joking around, like if, with your spouse or something like this, and, you like, wear something that may be some kind of way, and you walk into the room a certain way or something like this, and then you get his attention, and it's just like, he's like, what? And then you like, yeah, and it's, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're obviously manipulating the situation. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Or if I'm just like, well, I kind of wanted to, and then he like, oh, you trying to manipulate? Okay, maybe I am a little bit, but I'm talking about shit that's gonna change your life. I'm talking about something that's gonna change your motherfucking life. Like, we ain't talking about no little jesters or nothing, okay? Because these women also are sometimes connected to other men that are more I keep hearing somebody's bigger than you or something in the garden sometimes, right? And so I feel like whoever these women are, they have a roll call of other masculine energy now that they are either energetically tied to, and they know how to use this stuff in this lifetime, right? They know how to use these things once they get tied into a situation with a masculine. It's not just that masculine. Some of these women know how to tie themselves or bind themselves to other energies that may be powerful or something around them. It keeps making me think about somebody saying some. The top 5 people that you hang around with. So these are women like in that Lifetime movie or whatever. Well, that movie that I saw on YouTube. Like, it wasn't nobody that these people, when they let this woman into their house, it was nobody that she didn't do something to, This is that kind of woman that looks so kind of one kind of way, and really behind the scenes she's doing all these things that you never thought, and you're just like, no, this person would never do this, right? But I feel like these are women, it scares me, like I said, to be dealing with somebody that even if they have a gift, they know how to do something, it seems amazing. Keep that shit at a distance. I don't want no witch. I don't want no witch wife or no witch girlfriend or no witch, spouse or something that uses their gifts in that kind of manner here. And like I said, look, this 6 of Pentacles on this thing too. Because I feel like this is the type of person that come in your life and remove this man. You might be looking at the man like he breadcrumbing you and things like this or whatever like this, or always in your business with this balancing scale. But this is the type of woman that next thing you look up, it was this man right here, or it was your father or your mother, or, you know, some studious man or something like this in some kind of situation that's making these decisions, your judge, your lawyer or something like this. You know, and next thing you know, you look up and this bitch. Where is this conversation going? Yeah, look at this. Meeting up with another bitch, okay? Or another witch, I'm sorry. And you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, it's one of them. And then in some instances when these people is crazy, it's one of them right here, and she got the other one right here just because you loved her. So I'm just saying, it's just a dangerous situation that I think that's going on around here. That people, you know, we got the forbidden fruit. I don't know. Because a lot of people in your life could be trying to tell you somebody is the forbidden fruit and somebody else could be. I don't know, y'all. But we're going to try to find out here today, because I feel like people get a little twisted with me. They think I know it all. I know what I know. And I was thinking this in the shower earlier. I know what I know. I know what source showed me, and that is, you know, maybe he don't give me a lot or whatever, because, you know what I'm saying? But what I do get is be like I be knowing. So, you know, and it's really in times when I just probably really need to know that. And I feel like it was like an open book at first. Again, this energetic level where I was available to groups or something of people. And now it's just, you know, probably just me to guide my path moving forward with what types of people I'm going to run into and how to operate and how to work with that. So I don't know if this is like a releasing of a star energy. And sometimes I think, well, damn, if I would just shut up and stayed in a corner, you know, and continues to suffer this abuse of these witches or something like this, did I do something wrong if I said this or something like this? But, you know, I just, I don't know. I just don't like people controlling stuff for me or something like this. Look, okay, wait a minute, because we just said this on Instagram, and I recall this now, okay? Now, this is probably why I just came down here. So let's get off that silly stuff or whatever. Let's go on. I'm going to look up in this text real quick, okay? Because I couldn't go back to sleep. So again, I just said that somebody is a man-eater, right? And we got this energy of the souls of men, right? Now, again, mind you, some of us carry these particular traits. Like, again, you could go through a Job cycle. I feel like they try to put me through a Job cycle twice. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else could be going, you could witness your twin flame going through a Job cycle. Then you could witness your 3D or 2D person go through the Job situation. And I feel like that's why, like in those clusters or whatever, that's what we're really there to be helping each other through. Not really judging or anything like this. Like, you say you got this type of income and I have this type of income, or I don't have no income and you have income, and you have a house and I don't have a house. It's not about that. I feel like these energetic connections are to show different aspects without you having to go doing too much moving around. It's like feeling and sensing and seeing things that other people see, so you can learn circumstances like quickly or something like this. I don't know. But yeah, but this is what I was putting up, that somebody is a man-eater. And I'm getting sick of this man-eater, because this not only a man-eater, I feel like this man-eater might even work within the heavens or somewhere like this, okay? These principalities, rulers of high places, they're not flesh and blood or whatever, right? And I'm thinking like, so this is the kind of person that, well, you love that person, do you? You know what I'm saying? You love that person, do you? Okay. You know, and then they get to doing whatever this is, and I don't know what it is. You know, people may call me naive because, you know, I did spend most of my life being at home as a mother. But, you know, there's other things that I feel like I picked up on, and being able to look at the outside world and not having to deal with people and their energy and shit like this all day, cooped up in places I don't want to be. You know, I was able to be free, to be at home, you know, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I, you know, take forward with whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that, you know, it was good when it was good. You know what I'm saying? When it was all good. Yeah, and there's more shit I could have been doing when it was all good, but it's all good now too. So it's just what it is. All right. But anyways, all right, that phase is over. Okay. So let's just talk about this. Okay. So we have this energy here of these slaves and chariots. And like I said, these are people that want to have that problem reaction solution. You know, debts to the devil. Like this got to be the devil energy of this course. You see, because even if we picked up this text and read it a year ago, the energy that was in this spot could have been somebody totally different. You see what I'm saying? As this woman here that the merchants were getting rich off of. These cycles, right? Whether they're 10 years or 10 days or 10 weeks or whatever, 10 months, whatever it is. This energy can change, okay? So it can be very kind of confusing a little bit. And I guess that's why swords stay in the word every day, you know? Because same way, if you stay away from your husband or your spouse or something for a certain amount of time, connecting with them, the devil can creep in. And same way, if you stay out of the biblical text, the devil could probably sneak in, okay? But you live and you learn, okay? And you see shit and you just do, okay? So, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Somebody that want to enslave you, okay? Or cause a problem in your life or something. And then, like, this, I'm telling you, I'm picking up on these as things that people do behind the scenes. Weird stuff with doctored up documents. This is even also, you know, cases of abuse or something, like somebody punching this, you know, some real single white female type shit or something like this. You know, that I think that's the movie where that crazy girl was in there, okay? Or The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Some real stuff like that. Or like this one movie that I seen. Now, I don't know if these are Lifetime movies or if they just using the hashtag Lifetime. But I found a cluster of so-called like B-level, if that, movies, you know, online starring so-called black people or African Americans, okay? And, you know, I just been baffled by what I've seen. I feel like people are so fascinated possibly with the outward, whether we're talking about, you know, anything outwardly on people or around people, than really looking at the core, some essence of people. Sometimes what they see on the outside will block them from being able to really get to the nitty gritty in the core or even want to of what's on the inside. And a lot of times, like I said, with my energy, because I've seen my energy slowly being depleted. I've seen people come in and little pieces of me leave out. And so when I am being abrupt with energy, I don't like it. You know, it's hurtful for me to be having to do it this way, because I feel like it's the only blocker or something I have. And, you know, or... you know, I want to experience it this way. I know people say just don't pay attention to them people and all this and stuff like that. But I want to do it my way. You know, I want people to know that this is going. I don't want to be another generation of people that was at least just silent about this fucking part. All the history and shit that I read about and everything like this. And didn't nobody explain it to me like this. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I want to be like a living testimony with this living Bible as a living God to speak what's going on. And if people get offended by that, I wish they didn't all the time. Because, again, it doesn't mean I hate you because I put an X in front of your name. It just means maybe I just don't think that energy, or maybe I see something in your energetic field that may be coming my way. And I'm like, nope, bloop, 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 bloop. Because that's just what I'm saying. I try my best to just not get wrapped up with people, you know? And I'll be damned if I'm in your energy, if we share the same energy, and I sense something coming my way from your motherfucking energy, and I'm gonna keep it up in my energy. Nope, I'll just, you know, just to make sure I'm seeing something properly. I just, you know, your energy. People should start talking about your energetic health. It's important. It's important. Okay, and so. Yeah, so I feel like these are people that are trying to, okay, so we got horses and chariots, so these could be cars, or these could be some type of flying devices or something like this. And then we got slaves here, and I keep thinking about I fell asleep thinking about the cartel, okay? So these could be sex slaves or otherwise, okay? And then it says, and the souls of men. And that kind of scared me a little bit, because I feel like there's been like a hardness or like a rock. You know what I'm saying? How, I think it's like the wolf and the three goats, or the seven goats and the wolf. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, you know what I'm saying. And oh, oh, so this is what somebody is doing. Yeah, with this first cut being the deepest. Somebody was trying to sneak off with some, and there it goes, seven, because it's seven goats. It's seven angels that poured out their flask. We got the sword here cutting here with some sacrificial, look like some kind of somebody cutting themselves to give blood for some sacrifice, some witchcraft or something like this, right? Or this could be that person that keeps saying, I'm going to kill myself if you leave, or whoever this is, okay? And, you know, they took out those baby goats, okay? Okay, yeah, with the powder, with the flour and the wheat, okay? Okay, hold on. So the wolf, the mother goat went to town to get some things or something like this, and the kids had to stay home. And, you know, they knew what their mother looked like, everything like this, but the wolf always was trying to get up in their crib and get the goats or whatever. And so, you know, the wolf come knock on the door, you know, first time the kid's like, you're not our mother. Then why are your feet, they like, why are your feet not white? And da-da-da. So he go make his feet white. He come back, you know, and then, you know, he come, I think he put like a cap on, like a bonnet or whatever, and came back. And then finally, he got them to open up the door. And when they opened up the door, he busts in there and he take all the kids and ate them. He ravished the place. Okay? Ravished the place. This is this Hans Christian Andersen video. I had a VHS and somebody recorded over that VHS, and I had a damn fit. I ain't even a cartoon person, but this is like a childhood. It's like my dad or something made it for me before he left or something. I don't know, like his spiritual, something about his spirit or something left or something. I don't know. And it got the little match girl on there, okay, where everybody left that girl out in the cold. So it's making me think about the Five of Pentacles, and she died at nighttime on the street or whatever. All right. And then this make me think about, like I said, the girl with the seven swans. We talked about that the other day. And then now we talking about these goats. Okay. So see, this is what I'm saying. It's like this bedtime. It's like this story or something being told or something like this. The greatest story ever, or well, that's what they call the Bible. So we'll see, because it's just layers to it. You know, that's why this the most beautiful thing in the world to me is the Bible. I don't know why people don't want me to read it. Okay. So anyways, you know, so the mother come home and she find out all the children is gone. There's one little baby still hiding in the corner, okay? And I think one little kid or two under the cabinet or something like this, they got away. And he's like, Mama, and then, you know, the wolf came. Come on, we got to go get it. He took everybody. He ate all the children. And she's like, what? You know, so she takes her stuff, wherever. I think she goes down, find him fat by the river, you know. She goes to find him down by the river or whatever. And she bust open his stomach and got all the babies out. Okay? I don't know why we had to go into that storyline. I don't. But this make me think about, again, people messing around with people's wombs, killing babies, killing the Hebrew babies, or all the first sons. These could also be, this is making me think about people that are involved, like jump out girls and boys that are involved with killing original people and then replacing them with clones, okay? Or people in the likeness of them and then inhabiting or housing their bodies or their dwellings. You get what I'm saying? Or their temples or whatnot. It says, and the fruit in thy soul lusted after, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee. So this is what I was just saying last night. Something about demon possession and how to get, like, cast demons out or something like this, right? But it's just making me think about this here, okay? But I'm feeling like I'm wondering who this is. Hold on. And after this, okay, hallelujah. Okay, Lord is it hallelujah, praise from the Lord. Salvation is from our God. So, okay, praise the Lord. So this Lord energy, so this could be this exorcist or something like this or something like that. But I don't feel like it's an exorcist. I feel like this is something like alien race group energy or some secret government program or something. Because some of these people, they could have been using some kind of something behind the scenes to connect some of us in the first place. Okay, whether this is alien or this is some type of secret agency behind our nation or something. Okay, so this could be these people disconnecting us from other people, calling them dead, sending them somewhere else like underground or away or something like this. I don't know. Because this is legacy written all in this word. So this is shit that been happening for the past, like I said, it could be up to 1 minute ago to 1,000 years ago to whatever this is. Okay, everybody has different gifts and they work different ways. But that's what I'm picking up on. Yeah. The great prostitute who corrupted the earth with her sins. So this is making me think about somebody who was buying or selling or flipping money or flipping houses or something like this. And they may have been doing it in somebody else's name or something here. This could be a family member or something like this, or a karmic clone of a family member. Yeah. You know, this could be somebody that's a leader, like a mother, a den mother or madam energy in the spirit realm that sends haunts or demons towards people. I'm hearing we found love in a hopeless place. So this could be what happened here. I feel like somebody could have tried to perform something like that. At my old house, you know, my daughter was bringing up the fact that my mother-in-law came there and tried with a church or something and tried to do something like this. But I wonder if they brought something in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ooh. And so I wonder if somebody's been doing this or they've done this or what this could be. This could be also somebody, because it's saying he, for his judgments are just and true. Okay, so this could be what I said, like somebody judging someone about something or choosing sides or picking favorites or something like this, okay? This could be someone, you know, trying to prove one lie or one something about you so that they can change the way people think about you, but they could be protecting and trying to do this to bring in a whole liar or a whole manipulator or a whole, you know, person that has wicked like thoughts, you know. Like I said, there's something to do with thoughts. And I feel like that's why in the Bible, it says something about if you think about it in thoughts of something, you have already done the crime. Because some of these people are heady people, or they have haughty positions or something like this. They have a more vantage point that others don't have. All right, considering with these groups or whatever they are that they're connected to, whether they know it or not. You know, I'd rather find out that there was an infidelity or something like this with my spouse, you know, than to find out that somebody was about to betray me or in my life or working with another female against me to hurt me or my children or put us in harm's way. You know, I feel like that would just be more, you know, these people got together with an agenda, or you went with my family members and caused some type of something in my life to cause an ending in my life. Literally, like that's what you knew these people were doing when you joined them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that I'd rather find out about you just slipping up and sleeping around. I mean, it's just for me, you know, but everybody's thing is different here. When you find out, though, for somebody like me to find out that people are actually out here doing spell work and doing shit like this to people's lives, it just made me wonder, like, what in the hell? I mean, why? Why would you want to even do that? You know, but, you know, you're not going to know why to everything. You know, because no matter how tough I am and how you can get that 1%, I'm still a well-balanced, well-rounded, very nice, welcoming person. You know, and I feel like it's just, you know, people forget that because of what I do here. But this is my, you know, this is my journey. This is my task. This is something that Source had me do. It may be different than everybody else, and I have to put up with that. You know, that doesn't, you know, after you come home from work every day and you take off your uniform, you know what I'm saying? Say you a garbage man or something, you don't want to really have to pick up no garbage, you know what I'm saying, all day or something like this. Like, you don't want to be fixing up your neighbor's trash cans and shit like that. You don't even want to get yours probably, you know? And that just made me think about something. But, you know, if I'm going out, you know, I probably, like, just if I do this online and stuff like this, I probably don't want to be going out on a date or something like this doing no tarot readings at the table. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But again, I feel like whatever this is, this great prostitute, was the earth was corrupted with her sins. And I feel like this is people sending in secret rapes. I feel like this is people sending in, you know, demonic energy. I feel like this is people uh selling off organs. I'm hearing organ donors, okay? This could be, again, seed. I'm thinking about this, the wolf with all the babies in his belly. And when she got them out, and I'm thinking, you know, could somebody be performing some kind of things like this on someone? Okay. Um, yeah, the murder of his servant. So that could be, this person could literally have been killing somebody's friends or something here. It says literally fornication. Yeah, so this could be, again, because that fornication don't have to be like just that kind of action, but it might be what we just was talking about. Okay. Mm. It says throughout the prophets for the worship of the false gods. So yeah, this says, yeah. Like I said, this make me think about sexual immoralities, you know, amongst nations. Like somebody going to a foreign nation or a foreign house to work together. We're not talking about a natural act of having relations, like sex or something like this. A lot of times I feel like we're talking about, you know, like, yeah, oh, this person got that money coming in. Well, all we got to do is do this, woo, woo, woo. This is what we're talking about, I feel like. I don't know. Okay? And we have, you know, the false gods energy is like, you know, putting money over people's lives. Like that song, Money, Money, Money. I mean, that song really get down really to the nitty gritty of the shit, if you ask me. Okay? So, yeah. So again, this could be this energy because I feel like, again, yeah, so this could be somebody saying, oh, they left you or something like this. Somebody even did a video 8 months ago, and this is resonating with my story life today. So I know that these people in particular have been doing work on me for a very long time. Okay? Or they have been seeing whatever it is in this storyline. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. These are people that backbite. They say, that's why you lonely now. Nobody don't like you. They hate you, everything like this. And then they say, oh, well, you know, or something like you don't deserve that or something like this or whatever, or you're going to be okay. Like, I don't know. I just get this really backbiting kind of energy here. Mm. almost like today I got upset because, out of just being like a big tough girl all the time and everything like this, and then realizing that it's not just on the television, it's just not in the tarot community. No, this is people around me. This is people in my household and everything like this, that regardless if this is just some kind of skit or this is something that's being projected, I felt like, again, there was something that was being said in the house that was just like a like, I don't like I said, say what you gotta say. Like, a lot of people don't like what I say, because I just, at this time in my life, I just don't got time for no bull. And I'm just gonna say it how it come out. I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna be authentic of how I speak. And try to be a little bit respectful or something in certain times. But you know, it's honest what come the fuck out my mouth. I just know that, okay? Even if you don't want to hear it, or if you think that's rude or that's mean, or bitch, if you was sitting there saying that in front of me, this, and that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like that energy of God is not a man that she or he shall lie. And I feel like somebody want to call somebody a liar so bad, but I just feel like the proof is not in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? You could not like the fact, you could be a man in your feelings if you are eavesdropping on my relationship in my household. You could be a man that could sit there and say, oh, I could never let no bitch sit there and talk and get in your feelings and then take sides and then send out some type of direct energy or something like this, or whatever you could do. That you still in your feelings, okay? The thing that I'm saying is, yes, somebody may not be getting away, but I'd rather, you see what I'm saying? And right now, a lot of people have to be in a loner mentality. Wherever I am, I should be able to speak my truth. And that's just how I feel. Yes, people find themselves in certain circumstances or something like this, but it is what it is. I can't, if I can't speak my truth or whatever, and like I said, regardless of what people think around here, me being pulled in a lot of different energetic and not really knowing what was going on and having to, combat a lot of energy and stuff like this and learn shit on my own, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this so-called form of spirituality, mistakes are going to be made. You know what I'm saying? People going to take offense or whatever, but it is just what it is, okay? It's going to come off some kind of way, a very harsh or something, but, it just is what it is, okay? So, I don't know. This is like, again, I'm getting those who call good evil and evil good, okay? So again, if they see something good in you, and that could be upstanding or righteous, and you may be a killer, but it might be only because somebody was after your family or something. This could be a God energy that people are trying to turn into not God, because we're dealing with not, oh my God. And this just goes on and on and on and on. It just is what it is, okay? So this made me think about something, because this person said 5 people or something like this, okay? So I don't know why I was thinking about Sam, whatever his name is,